Okay, hello everyone, my name's Grubdog. We're getting ready to start here very soon. This is Metroid Dread, all bosses, NMG, no major glitches. And we have Fortify vs Venmissa here. This is going to be a good one. These runners are both very good. And this is Losers Bracket Round 1. We've got quite far into the Winners Bracket so far. We've got a few Losers Bracket matches to still play. This is one of them. And yeah, the runners are readying up now. Here we go. Alright, and we're off, and this is a loading screen. So we start off in Artaria. So Metroid Dread, anyone who hasn't seen this game, is amazing. It has so many nice little movement options. We're going to see these runners running through Artaria without many abilities, but we'll start off with the slide and the melee. About 25 seconds, it's usually the load time. Yep, and we're off. Samus running through the cave. Alright, well, it's a bonkless start for both players there, not hitting that enemy. Very nice. You saw immediately a melee, a respin, double missile, fastest way through there. Great climb so far. Both runners off to a good start. We got the first Atom tanks. We just mashed through this. Doesn't matter. Yeah. Nothing too important there. High-fiving this bung. Then we're on to the Artaria climb. One of them. The first one. Gonna be coming back here 2 more times. Once it'll be frozen. Spoiler. Okay, so here's where, if you've seen any percent NMG before, this is where the route diverges already, because we have a boss here on the right side of this blob. You can shoot that blob from the left side and just keep going. Looks like both runners getting the missile, maybe not intentionally, maybe. And here's the first boss, a little tutorial Emmy. And this does count as a boss in this category, so there's 30 bosses, according to the game's counter, that we gotta clear in this category. And all the Emmys count as one, so we gotta fight this one. Sort of shows you how to use this beam. Oh, okay, Venmissa should be alright there. Both runners lining. Oh no! I've cursed the runners already. I'm sorry, Venmissa. There we go. Yeah. Bit of suspense already. That's the first boss down there. We did it. And now we'll be heading into the first real boss, Corpius. And both runners have a few extra missiles, which is going to help in that boss. But here's like the first trick in the game, I would say. It's Fortify gets through pretty cleanly. Venmissa trying now. This is a pseudo shot. This is like a minor glitch, so in no major glitches, this is perfectly fine. Venmissa's just trying to get this perfect angle. Very nice. There we go. Both runners through there. It's nice to see. Fortify heading into Corpius now. So there's a bit of RNG here. You can get really lucky and get a headlock. Looks like both runners probably won't get it because the tail stab is... Yeah. So you have to be really accurate here with your missiles if you want a 2-round. You can only miss a couple. Like Fortify going for a 3-round here. Hitting the tail, Venmissa opting to as well. And Fortify's through. Venmissa should only have a couple of shots left. Oh, one more. Okay, that was very close to a 2-round, but I think Venmissa made up a bit of time there in that fight. Now we're off. There's 2 bosses down already. But if he gets the cloak walk, the cloak slide skip. Oh, and Venmissa too. So you can slide there with cloak. It's a little bit faster. Like, you're not meant to be able to slide with the cloak, but if you slide first and then tap cloak, you can get through that a little bit faster. We'll see the runners try that again later. Just skipping some Adam text now is just like, how's it going, Samus? That's pretty much it. Some clean blobs there from Fortify. Let's see if the runners go low route or high route here. You can slide through that. Or Fortify's going for a nice clean jump there. Oh, also Venmissa, nice. Little mantle, but that's still pretty fast. And you'll be seeing the runners slide off ledges a lot, or melee off ledges. It's just faster than falling normally. Fortify coming out to the next tough trick. This is, oh, gets it first try. Fortify's like, tough trick? Nah, I got this. And Venmissa gets it first try. Wow, both runners off to a pretty good start here. That's a tough trick. Usually takes me 3 or 4 tries. So that earlier water skip saves like 7-8 seconds, doesn't it, from going the bottom route? And also this melee jump. Yeah, both runners getting that second try, I think. So struggling a bit on that. It can be a bit finicky. You just have to have really fast inputs to get up that wall. Do a quick melee and then a respin and then a jump. Fortify gets his charge beam. Venmissa not too far behind. So now we're doing a lap of Artaria. It's a bit nicer now with the charge beam. You can sort of, if you're holding a charge and you jump through an enemy, it'll just automatically kill it. Can make some of the movement a bit nicer. You don't have to worry about dodging them if you're holding a charge. Both runners getting this E-Tang, pretty much free. And especially in all bosses, you might be more grateful for that extra energy compared to 80% or something. So we'll be fighting a lot of bosses. Well, there's the cloak slide I was talking about. Fortify gets it. Venmissa doing it nicely as well. Yeah, so you can see how that's a bit faster than walking. Artaria is like one area of this game where there's just so many little things that add up. Like even like shooting doors, doing ledge grabs. That's another thing, when you grab a ledge, you want to do a quick hop up there instead of just climbing normally, because that's also a little bit faster. Samus opening this door with thermal energy, as you do. I guess there's no keyhole. No handle. But Samus is prepared for anything. More Atom Text. We won't be seeing too much of this because eventually we'll be able to skip the Atom Text, but for now there's a couple we've got to go through. Fortify coming out to the next trick. See if he goes for the setup. Ooh, first try, very nice. And so the reason we go out of this room and then come back in is because we haven't activated this Emmy. Well, Venmissa went for the setup list, that's very difficult, and then goes for the other strike, gets a second try. Still very good. And yeah, we have to activate this Emmy because for 2 reasons. One, this is all bosses, got to fight all the bosses. And this CU unit right now, the giant eyeball, that's also a boss. And because we did that pseudo blob shot before, the Emmy hadn't been activated yet, that's why we ran out of the door. Right, pretty clean CU fights from both runners. Fortify coming up now to take on this Emmy head on. Might have to jump over here, I don't know. Yep. Ooh. Alright. Gets it, pretty close. Ooh, Venmissa going the bottom route. This route, this is actually not... I think this might even be faster than jumping over it. Like, I've heard conflicting things. Like, this is a pretty good way to go because Venmissa, after killing this Emmy, is going to end up on the left side of this room, while Fortify will be on the right side. So Fortify gets a little bit of a faster kill, but Venmissa will make up time in the next split, so to say, by starting closer to the door. Ooh, nice climb there by Fortify. Venmissa pulling down this magnet. But Spider Magnet has some nice interactions in this game. You can sort of like pull things down. Grab onto walls. And later we'll be able to combine the grapple beam with the magnet walls. Alright, Fortify coming out to a damage boost now. The last trick of Artaria. Let's see what kind of setup he goes for, how it goes. Very clean. That was a pretty fast setup as well. And Venmissa gets it as well. Nice. I think they use like a very similar setup. Awesome. Both runners having a fairly clean Artaria. I would definitely take this Artaria any day of the week. So we've got a pretty close start on our hands already. Alright, we've now arrived in Catarus. Lots of technical movement things in this section as well. Like even spin falling through this room is like pretty tough to do, like really clean. I think that's like a clean Catarus is a fast Catarus. Like Artaria, a lot of really small movement things that can add up, and also some tricks a bit later on. See the last of the Atom text there. Of course, I am assuming both runners will do Atom Skip, 2 high-level runners here. But for anyone learning the game, you don't have to do a lot of these tough tricks. Yeah, Fortify setting up a damage boost here. Ooh, very nice, very nice. The bat, or the fly, cooperating there nicely. Ooh, well, that was a different... I haven't seen that setup before, Venmissa. That looked like it was very close to working. That was unfortunate, but a good attempt. Fortify going through Hell Room now. This is a bit scary. As long as your movement is clean, you'll be fine, but as you can see, he's taking damage. But it gets through, no worries. 1 E-Tank to spare. Venmissa about to run through these heated rooms. Ooh, clean blob shot. Fortify, thankfully not troubled by the Emmy too much there. Let's see what kind of RNG Venmissa gets. This Emmy can get in some unfortunate spots. Okay, another good pattern, very nice. So the movement through here is actually pretty important. Fortify getting some clean spin falls, that's because the Emmy's right underneath him. If you make any movement mistakes there, it can get dicey. Fortify teasing us there with the Hell Pseudo. Opens the door, keeps going. Smart approach, he's got the lead, he doesn't want to waste too much time on that trick. Let's see if Venmissa goes for the Hell Pseudo. Nah, opens the door though as well. So there's a trick that allows you to shoot this button Venmissa's shooting now from the bottom room. Ooh, wow, that was a nice pseudo through that. And a melee through the cutscene. That was, I haven't seen that before actually, that was really cool. Fortify opening that charge. Oh, you see the runners like opening doors like early sometimes, because some doors like take a little bit of time to open, so like the earlier you can shoot them, you actually save time. Alright, we're coming up to probably the hardest trick in this category, Atom Skip. So So Fortify's going to be trying to get up this wall with some very tight jumps here. Oh, gets a second try. Very nice. So that skips like a lot of things. Adam's like downstairs. He's waiting for Samus to visit, but Samus is like, nah, I got better things to do. I'm doing a speed run. Oh, Venmissa, very clean. Was that first try? That was... It's nice to see both runners get through there. That was... This is good pace for both these runners. Wow. We'll Fortify going for the pseudo jump there on that button. Venmissa getting robbed there. That you would think that would hit that gigantic button, but it has an interesting hitbox. But both runners pretty close. It was first try Adam skip from Venmissa. Very, very nice. That is hard to do in any kind of run, let alone a live race. Ooh, Fortify meleeing over that Emmy, no worries. That always makes me clench a bit. Oh no! Venmissa falls on it. Can we get a counter here? Oh no. I think they tried to melee, but it was too late, so Samus ended up falling off the platform. That's why I find that melee risky. Some people say it's free, but I mean, you get the second try. But it's like, it's scary. It's close. And one good thing for Venmissa there, like, you don't lose too much time there because they just respawned in the previous room, so that's not the worst death to take, but a bit unfortunate. Both runners getting that E-Tank too. That's the most free E-Tank in the game. Exactly, Greggy. It's free until you don't get it, and then it's very expensive. Oh, nice deboost there, Venmissa. Fortify heading into Dyron now. Samus just chilling, meditating on the tram. I think this tram ride is actually like 2 hours long. So it has a lot of time to think. Right, a lot of technical things in this area too. Fortify getting a nice slope jump there. Just hold L and cloak and you can sort of... Don't know the technical reason why it works. It just feels like Samus is heavier and you can jump off it. It's a nice Charlie on that. Sonic All gets double... That was a great room by Fortify. It's like one of those things that's easy to miss, but... Shooting that enemy, he shot the enemy on the ground with a charge shot and a missile, so he didn't have to jump over it. Basically, any kind of jump in this game slows you down a little bit. It's slower than running, so... If you can take out enemies on the ground without stopping, you're saving time. I lost track of Fortify, it was so dark. Oh, there we go, the lights are back on. Looks like he made it to the light switch. Venmissa running through the darkness now. Fortify gets wide beam. It's going to improve his damage by quite a bit. And it sort of acts as a progression item here as well, because we can open these wide beam doors. Fortify taking care of those enemies. Let's see if he goes for this D-boost here. Nah, he's like, nah, I'm not wasting time on that. I'm just going. I'm out of here. You can deboost off that bat. There's a lot of things that can go wrong. If you fall down in that room, it's a huge time loss. It's like a choice you can make in a race. How risky you want to play that one. Oh, very clean movement there, Venmissa. Also opts to kill the enemy. Both runners not getting trolled by wide beam blocks. That's always nice to see. I almost said that too early, but not the second wide block also behaved. You would think it'd be hard to miss those, just a straight shot, but sometimes it just happens. So runners are about one tram ride apart now, mostly because of that enemy death on Venmissa, but both runners playing very well at the start of this run. Oh. Okay, the Emmy is not too much of a threat there, but if you struggle on that wall, it can get complicated like most of the Emmys. Fortify makes it through though. "24 seconds apart, Greggy." Okay, that's pretty close considering that Emmy death. So much that can still happen in this race. Fortify going for the reasonable Emmy kill. It's pretty much the standard kill there. There's one other strat, I'm not going to talk about it. Important thing is you blow up that blob really quick and line it up as it comes up. And now 21 minutes into the run, we have our Morph Ball. Get it a bit later in this compared to other Metroid games, but you know, Samus starts off with a slide, so we got that going for us. Oh, Fortify gets the mini hole-in-one, the putt-putt mini golf hole-in-one. Setting up for the course later on. Nice slide morph into that tunnel. Both runners getting the missile skip. So there's like a few 2-packs are lying around. We don't really need them because it's just much more efficient to grab the 10 packs. Well, both runners getting hardest jump in the game, that one tile jump. So we passed the 2 hardest tricks now, Atom Skip and 1 tile jump. Now we're back in Artaria. Fortify morphing off that ledge, you can get like a little bit of a speed boost underwater by doing that. Also, whenever you're underwater, you want to jump as well instead of running on the water. It's like the opposite of the land. It'll be faster to jump. Ooh, Fortify gets a nice pocket shot there. Clean movement there, Venmissa, nice ledge hop. And Fortify's about to destroy this facility. Seems to happen a lot to Samus, doesn't it? Very clean movement there. And now we're grabbing our Varia suit. It's nice that that's there, otherwise we wouldn't be able to get out without taking heat damage. Almost like the game was designed that way. Well, very clean movement by Venmissa here as well. Almost getting trolled by that block. That was a nice save, actually, shooting while grabbing the ledge. So they didn't have to do a second jump. Very nice. Yeah, one other property of Morph Ball, you saw Fortify just go into Morph Ball there while falling. You can fall a little bit faster if you go into Morph Ball in the air. Alright, so Venmissa are about a teleporter behind, but we'll be coming into a fight now that can make a big difference in any run, the Kraid fight. We got some RNG, we got different strats we can do, there's a lot going on in that fight. Oh, I don't think so, Ross. Fortify got a second try. Venmissa did a nice coyote setup in the previous room to guarantee the first try as well. So we got all these strats coming into play here. Alright, Fortify about to fall into Kraid. Let's see what Kraid has in store for us today. Quick cutscene skip, and we're gonna shoot as many missiles in here as possible. This is phase 1. You can do 2 different things here. Oh, that's unfortunate RNG. Okay, very clean charge shots there from Fortify. He's going to be trying to do these single wall jumps to get up here and skip shooting the belly. Gets up, very nice. Missing as well, starting phase 1. We've got dual Kraids going on here. This is a lot to keep up with. I'll love it though. Well, they're missing gets the same RNG as Fortify in phase 1 there. Fortify dodging the punch. We're having a little bit of trouble with the wall jumps, jumping a bit too far. Those are very difficult to do. It's a certain rhythm. But still getting up. I think that still would have saved time over shooting the belly. Oh no, out of missiles. That's very unfortunate RNG. Be able to get a couple of missiles from these claws, but like... Okay, it gets through. No worries. It's just enough missiles after all. But I lost a little bit of time having to wait there. Now we have Diffusion Beam, which allows us to shoot these blobs that are sort of stuck in the walls. Alright, now we're heading to get our grapple beam. This is something, you can go left here. If you're doing any percent NMG, you might want to go left there. So it's one thing you have to remember if you switch to all bosses category. Fortify with a very clean lava room. That's not too difficult, but it is a dangerous room. If you fall down the second jump, you die and lose, what, 40 seconds or something? Venmissa running through now. That's a slide, coyote jump back to the wall, and then a wall jump. And this one, kind of just slide and jump. It's all about the timing on that one. And that's very clean. Nice morph weaving there from Fortify. It's his grapple beam 2857. Nice running grapple there. Grapple's a very fun movement item in this game. You can see you can just grab walls, you can let go mid-grapple. It's a lot of fun. Venmissa 29-31, they're about 35 seconds apart? 34 seconds apart, so this is still close enough where anything can happen. From the reverse lava room, that jumps fine as long as you jump on the slope. Oh, I've cursed Fortify already. Sorry, mate. I think he was trying to do a little jump out of that tunnel to get a respin. You can grab that that higher ledge there, but it can be a bit finicky. Okay, let's see what kind of Emmy pattern he gets here. Clean movement so far, so nice, and gets a good pattern. Ooh, Venmissa gets a very nice spin fall out of there. Would have saved quite a few seconds there. 4 or 5 seconds, maybe. I lost sight of Fortify, it's too dark. I think he's about to turn the lights on, though. There we go. Ooh, Venmissa got a very nice grapple angle there. That was nice. And shoots the blobs. And Fortify gets his bombs. Nice melee respin there. See how far apart the runners are when they get to the next tram. Forgot to look at the bombs time. Fortify getting this free missile pack here. It's just a little bit faster than going left if you have grapple. Ooh, almost gets the Holy One. Unfortunate fall there, but it was a nice grapple up there to fly across the room, though. $32.41 on the A press. Venmissa does get the Holy One. Very nice. Not interested in the small punt Holy One earlier. Just going for the big one right there. The gap about 25 seconds now. I believe Venmissa's made up a little bit of time. This is one of my favorite parts of the run, actually, of both Barenia visits. There's a lot of really interesting movement here. Fortify cloaking and aiming down just to avoid the attention of those enemies. So quite a lot of different strats you can do in the next few rooms. Ooh! Fortify recognizing that jump wasn't going to make it. Brings out the grapple. Very nice backup. And there's one tough trick here, you can get flash shift through the back door with some precise bomb jumps. Oh, Fortify doing the wall jump strat. I love it. I love it. Gets it first try. Venmissa having a bit of trouble with the bomb jump rhythm here. That looks good. Very nice. And the gate is still open, which is important. Otherwise, you have to wait a couple of seconds leaving. Fortify with a nice pseudo shot there. Gets the setup, and now he's going to be trying a pseudo shot on this. There's two blobs basically all the way underneath. You can just go down and shoot them, but it's a little bit faster if you get these shots out. That was pretty clean. Now we're going to do a minor glitch here aboard a bomb jump. He's just set it up. And out of there, pretty clean. And might see Venmissa do a different strat there, not going for the left pseudo, so probably not going for the right one as well. And yeah, they get to set up that bomb jump down there while shooting that block, so it's really not that much difference in time between these two strats. Very clean bomb jump. We'll Fortify with a nice respin straight into that tunnel. That tunnel is like, it's hard to fall into perfectly. It's one of those small things. You can flash shift too far and then you have to zigzag, hit the enemy. It can become a circus. Mostly in this game you want that clean movement. It's very satisfying. Oh, I've been missing getting like damage and then straight into the tunnel. That was actually really quick as well. I'll see Fortify about to take on the Speedgaming. So slightly different routes down there as well before the Idol room. That's another kind of choice you have. Both of those routes are very similar in time. Oh, it's looking good here. Fortify lining up with a perfect angle. Very nice. Venmissa running forward a little bit there. I think that might have been intentional because then you only have to do one flash shift out. Nice clean kill there by Venmissa as well. And now we have Speed Booster. Ooh, nice little cheeky insta-spark there, Fortify. Get going for that little extra time save. Very nice. He's going to try and keep his speed here. All the way up. Very nice. Yeah, Speed Booster is such a great item in this game. We can wall jump and keep our speed. Spark downwards. It's just really fun movement. Ooh, Fortify getting a nice flash shift chain there. Timing is pretty specific on that one. Very nice, Venmissa storing the charge, getting to keep the speed all the way here. The reason they're going into a ball spark here is so we don't activate a cutscene. It's a pretty cool looking cutscene, but you know, it wastes time. We don't have time for that. Not in a speed run. Oh, Venmissa gets that flash chain as well. Very nice. Now we're coming up to one of the trickier sections in the run. This is where like there can be a lot of time difference. We have a bit of RNG on this boss fight coming up and a pretty tight speed keep that Fortify is about to attempt. Oh no. Or maybe you can save this. Oh, very close. It's one of those things like all your movement has to be just right for you to have enough time to do that. But he had a good backup there. Ooh, okay, recognizing the attack straight away, back flashing. So you can finish this boss off in 2 Shine Sparks if you can get a clean run on it. Oh no, that he gets trolled by the laser shots. Uh-oh. Playing that's a bit safe, getting the enemy out of the way. There we go. Oh, Venmissa going for the spark now as well. Just misses it as well. But if they have a clean fight, they might be able to make up some time there. Oh, getting trolled by the robot there. Good job not activating that door pad. Oh no, throwing a bit short there. That can be deceptively hard, just the way the camera pans in this room. It can make it a bit awkward to store this spark, because Samus is like almost running off screen there. This boss control quite a bit. See if we get a clean run here. Okay, nice. Neither of the runners dying there as well, which is a relief. Now running through Dairon again. This section's very quick. We're basically getting out of here as fast as we can. There's some fun speed strats. Fortify getting a nice, very nice speed keep there. It's one of those speed keeps where you have to let go of the analog stick, otherwise Samus will grab one of the ledges. Fortifies off to Berenia. See Venmissa go for the speed booster strat. Well, a little bit short. But it's not too big a deal, you can just recover with flash shifts. Flash shifts are very, very quick as well. There's some places where you would want a flash shift instead of a speed boost. It's like, depends on the layout, which one would be faster. So on this trip in Berenia, we're going to see something different to what you would normally see in any percent, and even 100% as well. There's a boss, Dragaiga. Oh, Fortify, nice speed keep there. That's a tough one. You got to get that charge shot and do a quick morph to continue that speed. Very nice movement there. So yeah, we're coming out to a boss we wouldn't normally fight. We're pretty much only fighting it because we have to. We got to kill all bosses. This is all bosses NMG. Fortify, we're going for a spark here to get up the room before the boss fight. Very nice to see Fortify going into the boss. Venmissa. Oh, and unfortunately missing the speed keep in that tunnel. That can be finicky. Alright, so Fortify is going to be going for a 1-round kill here. The way this works is when the boss opens up and becomes vulnerable, you want to sort of melee into it and take damage, which can extend the time that it stays out. So you're going to fire a couple of missiles, melee, a couple of missiles. It's not too bad, but you really don't want to lose your rhythm. Ooh, this is going to be close. I don't know if he has enough shots. Oh, unfortunate. He would have been 1 or 2 shots away there. So this is a pretty big chance for Venmissa here, if they get the 1 cycle. Because you can see how much time it wastes to set up the second round here. And Fortify's out. It was just a couple of missiles away. Oh, Venmissa getting trolled by the button there. Oh no, okay. Oh no. This is going to be a 2-round as well, it looks like. One of the missiles missing, and then I think that threw off the rhythm a bit there. So we should be able to finish it off from the left side. It's like it's always close to being taken out there in the second round. Fortify, I'm not sure if he has like a good missile count for this boss. I hope maybe he'll get some drops from this little bug here. No, okay. I can't see the screen perfectly. I think it says 25. Yeah, he had 25 missiles, so you might have to throw a charge shot or two in here. Unless he gets the counter. There we go. It's one of those things that's like low-key difficult in this run. Just the health and the ammo management between those two bosses, it can sometimes throw you off. Sometimes you can get scammed on health, sometimes missiles. It depends what Drogaiga drops in the fight before. Ooh, nice flash shifts there. Fortify clearing out those bugs so we can flash shift towards the ledge. We'll see Venmissa heading into this fight with more missiles than Fortify had, but less health. That's a little bit scary. Or not getting health drops from that bug either. Okay, hopefully they can survive this fight. Oh, that's a lot of damage. Uh-oh. At least they recognize how dangerous this is. Nice. Oh, they might be able to get a counter out of this. No. Okay. Very clutch, surviving that fight. So a normal strat there would be to tank damage on purpose, but that goes out the window when you don't have the health. And Fortify's out of here with a very clean Gavaran. Oh, nice downward grapple there by Venmissa. That's one of those small optimizations that saves a little bit of time. Very swag. Very satisfying to pull off stuff like that in this game. Oh, nice door shot. That was a very accurate missile. That door takes a little bit of time to open, so that actually saves time if you can open it early. That's why some people will fall down instead of flash shifting out of the tunnel, just to open the door earlier. But it's another one of those rooms where there's a lot of strats. Alright, Fortify going through a loon now. Ooh, nice flash shift chain there, very nice. So what he did there, he slid into the enemy and immediately flash shifted. So that's that's a nice way to get through the enemy without being bonked, without your flash shift being interrupted. Fortify gets a plasma beam. It's going to be going for a speed keep immediately after here. Nice setup with the melee. Let's jump morph. So when you go into morph ball, you automatically fire the shot. So that's kind of why that works out, where you can open that door without stopping. And it's straight into the boss fight. Getting a nice ground pattern, actually. In this fight, you don't want him to jump on the wall. You want this warrior... Oh, I've already jinxed it. But that's still a very nice fight. Only one wall jump's pretty good. And Venmissa flashing through these enemies, very clean. Getting that ledge grab nice and clean. Fortify's out of here at 48-48. Venmissa now going for the speed keep. And also Fortify's coming up to the third hardest trick in the game, the cutscene skip. If he gets it, he'll save 30 seconds. Oh, unfortunate Venmissa just unleashing that Shine Spark a bit too early, but not a big deal. You can counter that door and get some health. So trade-off. Fortify gets cutscene skip first try as well, very smooth. Or Venmissa getting trolled a bit. The warrior going on the wall there. And a second time, that's unfortunate. Meanwhile, Fortify keeping his speed very nicely. Ooh, gets a good Emmy pattern too. Should be able to just jump through this door. Nice. And Venmissa tanks out the warrior. Ooh, Venmissa opting for this E-tank. So that's going to help in Frozen Artaria coming up. There's still some enemies that are quite a big threat. And that'll give them a bit of insurance. So I believe the gap is about 1 minute and a half now. So Fortify's extended his lead quite a bit in the last few areas. But Venmissa has the extra E-tank now, so if anything really goes wrong, they'll be able to take advantage of it. I'm not sure if they normally get that. Oh, also they got the cutscene skip, very important. Fortify lining up this Emmy is being a bit trolly here. Coming from the bottom side. Oh, actually, very accurate shooting though. It's a nice clean ice Emmy kill. Oh, Venmissa unfortunately losing the speed there. This is a rough place to lose that because you have to run through those enemies normally. They can start to get in the way. Bonk you around a bit, but... Ooh! Okay, where's the Emmy? I think should be alright, yep. There's the next water bomb jump, allows us to get up here without... Oh no, the mushroom. This room is very frustrating when anything goes wrong, really. Those mushrooms take a while to reform, it feels like forever. Fortify coming up to, there's a little trick here, this is going to be setting up a ledge warp. This is probably the biggest glitch in the run, it looks like he's got the setup. Yeah, so not as hard as something like Atom Skip, like technically the inputs are fairly easy, but it can be finicky. So what he's done is he's stored, I don't exactly know the technical details behind this, but he has to stay in Morph Ball until he gets Spin Boost, and then he's going to jump out of Morph Ball facing left and unmorph, and that'll put him back to where he stored the Ledge Warp. So hopefully he's got the setup right, and it'll put him back there. Venmissa getting a clean shot on this Ice Emmy too. Very nice. And yep, Fortify gets a Ledge Warp, so that puts him straight back here, it seems like 15 seconds, and he got it pretty quickly as well. So that definitely saved time over just running through the normal way. For quite a while that was considered a major glitch, but now it's considered a minor glitch, so you can do it in NMG. And also the reason we get Spin Boost is this Fortify takes down this warrior very nicely. Like that's the only reason we get Spin Boost, so that changes this category quite a lot. Because it's all bosses, that boss only shows up when you get Spin Boost. Or Fortify, oh, almost getting that keep. That was a very good effort. It's hard to get up that right side wall. There's so much going on. What was I talking about? We'll see how Venmissa's Ledge Warp goes. Well, that was a little bit too late. Ooh, that might have worked. I'm not sure. Hopefully that worked. Yeah, this is one of the 30 bosses that only shows up when you get Spin Boost, so that changes the route. We get Spin Boost instead of Space Jump. Which does allow us to have an extra jump through Frozen Artaria, which is nice. But then later in the run, the movement's a bit trickier. Let's see if this Ledge Warp's going to work. Hopefully, it should be good. Nice. Freezing that platform to give him a bit of time to set up this Shine Spark. Very nice, gets the store. Fortify's heading to Gravity. Nice. I think that hit. That was a little bit low, but I think it still hit that spark. Yep, takes down the boss pretty nicely there. Fortify skipping those missiles. I think we have enough by this point. There's another 10 pack a bit later on that's sort of in the way that he might get instead. Fortify about to be trolled by the fish, but gets in the door in time. That's always very fast. Oh, lose a bit of time trying to get in the blob for swag. I respect it. So now Fortify will be heading to Frozen Artaria, one of my favorite parts of this run. It's a lot of really fast movement through here. Fortify is going to have another cutscene skip to deal with first. So I think the lead's still about a minute and a half. Not too much has changed in the last few areas. See how Venmissa goes with this speed keep. Very nice. We'll Fortify a little bit late on the cutscene skip there, but still gets it. First try. Venmissa choosing to get those missiles. Alright, Fortify's going to be trying to store a speed keep going into this fight. Oh no! Unfortunately, just unleashes it a bit too early. But we can get it again. It's still worth getting because it does so much damage to the boss. Venmissa getting trolled by those bugs. They might be the most aggressive enemy in the game. They're just always home in on Samus. And Fortify takes out the Chozo Warrior. No problem. That's another boss down.